Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika here to do the love energy forecast for, I would say, the month of September, but it's getting out a little late. So let's bring this a little bit into October of 2023. Now, as with all my videos and pretty much all the videos online, the way the universe works is that even if you come across a video that's meant for a different time and the message resonates, that is when the message is meant to get to you. So in essence, they are timeless. So I want to share a quick vision I was getting as it was in meditation prior to turning on the camera. And I was getting a vision of someone sending smoke signals, sending out smoke signals that are being seen from a distance, but not too far off. So obviously, in order to see a smoke signal, you've got to be within the vicinity. So we will see how that energy plays out here through the reading. And we're going to take a look at the energies for love, and I will be using the framework of divine masculine, divine feminine, although, like you've probably heard me say in other videos, that does not necessarily simply apply to twin flames. It is energy. It is aspects of self that we all embody, but I will be using those labels and feel free to apply them as needed. Now, in this reading, we're going to look at what the energies are right now, how they'll be interacting, the energies of the dynamic between them. And like I said, timeless reading, no matter when you see this, and it's resonating. So before I get started, though, I do have a couple quick announcements, so do bear with me. Typical Mercury retrograde communication issues. So I have a few announcements. First of all, those of you in my biofield rejuvenation course, there have been 5 of the 8 modules released. There's a lot of work with the last 2 modules, the 4th and 5th ones that have been released. So hopefully you are staying on top of it and doing the exercises. Our mastermind has been getting tremendous aha moments and value from those. And so there will be 3 more modules released. But for those of you in that course, please go look in the course itself because there is a registration link for this Saturday's upcoming live Q&A. We did one a while back, and now I'm going to be doing a second one at noon Eastern Standard Time this Saturday, September, what is today? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't have my calendar here. Hold on. This Saturday. All right, today's the 6th. So the calendar here says Saturday, the September 9th, 12 noon Eastern Time. You do need to register, but do go into the actual course under the live Q&A section for the registration link in order to get access to the live Q&A. And if you cannot make it, it will be recorded and therefore you can always watch it later. But if you want to participate live, do go sign up there. I have not been able to send an email to the course participants because of platform changes, ironically. So do go check it if you were waiting for an email. It is in there. So sorry to take up the time here to mention it, but I know many of you are watching these videos, so hopefully you will see this here. And also, last quick announcement. Those of you who, sorry, I'm bad at multitasking. Okay, let me put my phone down because I was trying to get the date. Those of you, I have been so busy with my course and with, obviously we've had, acts of nature that have interfered with things. I've also had some personal things going on. So I have been really focused on my biofield rejuvenation course and putting a lot of energy there. But I have to tell you, I really miss doing readings. I love doing readings. So what I've just done is opened up to a few personal readings. The link is down below. They are limited because I'm staying on track with what my focus is right now. But I just love doing readings and I miss it. So plus, I know that the energies right now are really crazy and intense for many people. Big shifts happening, and I'd love to be able to support you if I can. There's 10-minute readings and 30-minute readings available. Once they're sold out, they're sold out, but do stay tuned. I may open up more at some point, but okay. I think that's it for the announcements. Oh, and do stay tuned. I've been getting interviewed for some podcasts for my biofield rejuvenation course. And the method, sorry, not just the course, but what is biofield rejuvenation, which is essentially youthing. So it's been really fun to be interviewed on some podcast episodes that will be released soon. So stay tuned. But all right, let's get going. So let's take a look at the energies of this particular time frame for love for September into October 2023. What is the overall energy between the masculine and the feminine? Okay, so we're getting crossing bridges, time for mending, healing, connecting, and releasing. Yeah, I feel like this is a very powerful healing time. We have had a lot of planets in retrograde. But I do feel like there's a lot of loose ends being wrapped up, closed up. But I do feel like there is opportunity for letting go of whatever needs to be healed from the past. Let's look at the masculine's overall energy here before I keep going. Grounding, going deep, exploring your roots. And the feminine's energy, the desert passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. All right, so what I have here, again, I'm hearing smoke signals, right? It's the message I got when I first started. Is what we have here is we've got two individuals that are ready to merge, to come together, to unite, to release the past. Whether this is a situation where, for example, it's just mending some karmic ties from the past that need to be wrapped up, or whether this is coming together and healing in connection. And for the feminine, with this trusting there's a divine plan, it's like, you know that you're on a journey and you know that there is a plan for everything that is happening. But with the masculine rooting his energy, going into the core of his soul, but there's something here about I feel like the universe is trying to bring these two together. It's this energy of two independent, solid people who are trusting, who are independent, yet they're also landing very divine, sacred union energy. So let's add to this here for the month. This masculine with the grounding energy. Oh, wow. Talk about grounding. There's that new moon in Taurus energy. Whatever is grounding and landing on the 3D realm right now is going to be very solid, very stable, and there's a lot of prosperous energy here. So again, this is a love reading, but this can definitely apply to business, to career. But what we have here is something solid starting, and there's a very, very stubborn energy about landing something here. For the feminine with this desert passage, trusting the divine plan, nothing will come of the situation. Okay, so the feminine may feel this month like she is in the void of not really knowing where things are at. The void of course moon happens every 2.5 days-ish, whenever the moon changes signs. And it's a very interesting time where it's like you're kind of neither here nor there. But this is a card that comes up that either means if something's come to an end, there's a divine plan. If you're worried that something's coming to an end, there could be absolutely nothing to worry about because there is a divine plan. It's almost like you're not meant to see or know what's next, which can be very, this to me is kind of like the devil card in the tarot, which is that energy of, is it real or is it an illusion? Is it our inner fears or shadow energies taking over our thoughts, or do we trust in the divine? And in the energies between them here, wow, the full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. So think back to about 6 months ago. It's almost as though these are the bookends of Taurus energy. It's time to make things a reality. It's time to stop thinking about it and making it tangible. And this has been a process that's been ongoing for a while. So again, think back to like I think the full moon in Taurus, we just had the full moon in Pisces. Okay, so it's a couple months from now that we have the full moon in Taurus as of when I'm recording this video. So I feel like there's a process underway here of building something very solid that's not going anywhere. Let's look at the energies through the month. Letting go of negativity, the full moon in Scorpio, the waxing moon, the energy gaining momentum, followed by the end of a tough cycle approaches. See a lot of earth energy here. September is this is a time where it's like the month. This is an energy of releasing, letting go. We just had the blue moon in Pisces at the end of August, August 30th, 31st. And that was a very rare blue moon. If you haven't seen it, I did do a video on my astrology and zodiac channel about the blue moon. I highly recommend watching it even in hindsight because you will get a lot of insights from that video. I'll try to remember to link it down below in the description box. But I feel like there's been major cycles wrapped up, decisions made, and closing out of difficult chapters because people are getting called forward. Giving birth. Wow. Yeah, birthing a new energy into the world, communicating freely. Followed by the opening to love. My heart is open. All right. Whether there's been something holding the masculine and feminine back from love, it's like I feel like information is beginning to flow out more and more and more and more. From the depths, I communicate from the depths of my being. The masculine is going deep. The masculine energy is in this communication of not just small talk, this is real talk. This is what really matters about life. Because what is happening here is there is a new life being born, bringing forth a new energy into the world, one that is full of peace and has let go of any deep, dark Scorpio energy, which is all about incredible transformation. You guys are feeling it. I am getting countless emails, text messages from clients of major, major shifts happening. So again, this is probably why I was really drawn to opening up to doing a few readings to support you guys because stuff is happening. So let's see what's happening in terms of the masculine's energy through this dynamic between them. What's the masculine's energy here? The Five of Wands, followed by the World. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of the Five of Wands with birthing energy. That's because birth is painful. Birthing a new life is painful. The transition of going from one reality to another is full of conflict, full of tension, fighting some battles, doing what he has to do to let go of anything negative in order to begin his new life. And the communication arrives here once something's complete. It's like suddenly he's breaking free. Look at this feeling of this World card. It's like, I'm free at last. And now I'm ready to open up to passionate love and speak my truth. There's crystal clarity here on the part of the masculine. Let's look at the energy for the feminine. So as the masculine is dealing with some tension and some conflict in order to birth his new life, what is the feminine doing? The High Priestess, she's trusting her intuition. She's trusting the mystery of the future, and she's intuitively guiding the masculine. And Temperance, she knows things are changing. The world is changing at a base core level, and again, this is a love reading, but this applies in the collective energies as well. Things are changing. She's being patient as things are as alchemy is happening and transforming through communication. There's in-depth communication coming between these two. And for the feminine, Strength card. Wow. I feel like it is the strength of the feminine that allows the masculine to open up now that there's a difficult cycle ending here. So what is on the masculine's mind specific to love in this time frame? What is on the masculine's mind consciously? And guys, there will be an in-depth extended for those interested, where I go a lot more into the details. So he's got 9 of Cups. The Strength card also, gosh, look at that. He's hopeful. He's being courageous. He doesn't want to make the same, he doesn't want to keep fighting battles that he's not going to win. But there's something about her that's igniting courage of him speaking up. Kind of aligning with his hopes, his dreams, his wishes. What's he feeling here? The King of Wands, very passionate. The Judgment card and the Page of Swords. And I don't read reversals, guys, so I always flip them over, but interesting it came out in the reverse. It's time to get into the Page of Swords. He may be communicating things or not having communicated, but he knows that it's time for rebirth here. We got the Strength and the Judgment card. This masculine's been doing everything in his power to change his world so that he can approach the feminine here. To fix things, to mend bridges, to heal. And, even if this is new relationship coming in for you, there could be past life connections that needed to be healed, karmic cycles, healing, or just simply the relationship could be healing for both of you on a soul level. But what we have is the masculine here, very much ignited with his King of Wands energy, who knows what he wants, he's going after it, and he's also going to be smart and mature about it. He's not going to be impulsive. He knows when to act and when to hold back, but his heart is telling him here that it's time. He can't keep, living his life the way that he's living it here. What is on the mind and in the heart for the feminine at this time? What is she thinking and feeling? So she's got the Moon. Again, trust, Ace of Cups. She's trusting in this new beginning that she feels coming, even if she doesn't see it. And the Sun. Wow, she's got the Moon and the Sun flanking the Ace of Cups. It's like she intuitively knows the masculine is coming. And she knows that because she's trusted her intuition, the divine is going to be gifting her with a brand new love, a brand new huge cup of love. And what is she feeling about it right now? The Hanged Man, the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. And the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So here's what I feel. I feel like the divine feminine this month feels like, because I've done my work and because I've been dedicated to my path and I have endured a lot of darkness and fears and, is this real? Is this an illusion? I feel like it's suddenly coming up. The Moon represents the feminine. The masculine is represented by the Sun, and in between is the Ace of Cups. It's like, this is the chance. This is what we are doing. Like I said at the beginning, 2 independent people that are ready to unite in order to do powerful work. So, there you have it, guys. What we've got here are the makings of dreams becoming reality, communication opening up in order to open the heart to love that is not only just the heart with feeling, but there's the fire coming out of this heart. It's interesting. This came out in the last reading I did. I think it came out for the monthly masculine reading. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, big things going on here this month. So there you have it, guys. In the extended, I'm going to be going into a lot more about what they are going to be doing, what lessons they're learning, how they're being strong, maybe how their shadows are playing out, and a bunch more in the extended. But what we have is, I'll leave you with a final message for those of you not going to the extended. But what is the best final message for those not going to the extended reading? For the love energies for this month. Best final message. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. Yes, this is what is happening. Those of you in my inner circle, I will be posting a video there that's about the darkness, and I really it's an important message. But this union will be bringing so much light to the earth after a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work on both the part of the masculine and the feminine. So with that, guys, I'm heading over to the extended. I send you so much love and appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, bye.